Hey, this is Chris, but this is not Chris, but my friends call me Stones. Thanks for checking my channel, and thanks for checking out my latest video. Today is Friday. Once again, I went out looking for yard sales and garage sales on Thursday, and I didn't find anything. I found a few yard sales, but I didn't buy anything. There wasn't anything out there that I was interested in. So I was kind of hoping for a better Friday, like last week, to make up for it all, and it sure did. I went out and I wasn't finding much at first, but then it got better as I went out throughout the morning, just freestyling it, looking for signs and garage sales, and I ended up coming home with a lot of good stuff. So really quickly here, I want to show you some of the stuff that I got, and I also want to show you some stuff that I sold. I saved a couple of things just to share with you. So first of all, I picked up this gym equipment. I don't know what it is, but every time I walk up to a garage sale that has gym equipment, they try to sell it to me for some reason. But normally I can't use anything at home. I don't need anything at home, but my gym is more of like a community gym. There's a bunch of us that will bring stuff in if we find it. The owner will pay us back for it, but I found this stuff. I only paid $5 total. It's a lifting belt. I don't use lifting belts, but it's just another one to have. And then this is an arm blaster for curls. We actually have one at the gym, but it's not that nice at all. And I'd always wanted to use one, but the one we had just wouldn't work for me. So I thought, well, maybe this one would work better. And then I went to a community sale here in town where I live, and to be honest, I've mentioned this before, I don't put too much stock in community sales, and oftentimes if I have a choice, I skip them. But because I wasn't able to find anything on Thursday, and I wasn't too sure what I'd find today, I decided to check this one out. This one was in a different part of town. It was a newer one that I've never heard of, a community sale taking place in that part of town before. So I thought I'd check it out, why not, see if I could get lucky. Seems to be the newer ones to me are the ones where you can do well, but the ones that have been established for a while, that have been happening year after year, and then the more houses that are involved with the community sale, it seems like those are the ones where I kind of walk away with nothing. And I have different theories about that and stuff, but this was a newer one. I checked it out, and I did find some good stuff. First of all, I got this My Little Pony for $1. I think this was back in 2003, so it's 1 year short of being vintage. But that's the box is a little damaged. It needs cleaned up a little bit, but it's worth about $20. Then this Lego set for DC Comics superheroes, Wonder Woman. I picked this up for $3. I pick up Lego if I can, if it's cheap enough. It's worth about $25 right now. I might sell it right away, or I just might hold on to it. I do have a container in my basement of unopened Lego that I've been finding, and I've been holding them back because they're kind of like an investment. They're kind of like stocks. The longer you hold on to them, the better chance of them being more valuable, or you'll get more for your money. So I've got a bunch of sets already. Maybe I'll put this with it. Maybe I'll sell it right away. I don't know. And then the other thing that I picked up at the same sale, at the community sale, are these Cruiser Biodyssey and Tank Cruiser adjustable balance design sets. I didn't know what these were at first, and I had to look them up on eBay. And what they are, it's a balance system of counterweights for your golf putter, I guess. You attach these to your putter, and it counterbalances them for, I guess, a better hit or better swing. I don't know. I'm not a golfer by any means. And she originally wanted $5 a piece for these. Now, these on eBay sell in new condition for between $40 and $50 a piece. So in used condition, like $20, $25 each. And these are definitely new. I don't know why they had so many. But I asked her if she'd give me a deal if I bought all of them, and she knocked them down to half price. So I paid $30 for 12 of them, which would have originally cost me $60, and again $40 a piece. That's $480 total gross sales on a $30 investment. So that was a good find. Then this Halloween decoration. Halloween's coming right around the corner. People start buying stuff already. I know another YouTuber that's already featuring all the new Halloween decorations that he's going to have for this year. And last year I bought this is not a mask, it's a severed head decoration. I bought one last year at a yard sale, and it wasn't as nice, and it sold for really well. Now this lady, she was just putting the signs out for her yard sale. I was passing her literally as she was putting the stake in the ground at the top of her road, promoting her yard sale, and it was 10:45 in the morning. I don't know who starts a yard sale at 10:30, or maybe it was supposed to start at 11. I don't know. But I turned around and I went back to it and I went to check it out, and this is what I found. She had $4 on it, but I ended up having to pay her $5 because she didn't even have change. Seemed like she was really ill prepared. But the cool thing about this one is on the back, it's by Don Post. I don't know if you can see that. Don Post is a big name in Halloween decorations, costumes, masks, that type of thing. So look out for that name. I looked up, I was doing some research on this, and I saw a Don Post mask that just recently sold. It was a glow-in-the-dark skeleton mask that sold for like $300 or $350. So this one alone, someone has the same one. There's several designs of these. Someone has this exact same one listed for $75 plus shipping. And like if I would have bought it, it would have cost me close to $100. So I don't know where they're based. But maybe I do everything free shipping. So maybe I'll sell this for $75 with free shipping, or maybe $50, $60. But again, not too bad for a $4 investment. I also picked these up at the same community sale. These were free. These were free to them anyways. It was free Comic Book Day comics, and I just grabbed those for my own collection. Went to this garage sale. I'd been there last week, and I guess it was a moving sale. And so it looks like they're going to probably do it multiple weeks until they get rid of everything. Last week I bought a CD rack from them because I had bought all those video games, thinking I needed another rack to store all these video games. And then I got home and realized it was a true CD rack and only CDs could fit on it. So that ended up being kind of useless to me, and I ended up donating it to the thrift store. But I bought this box of princesses and all the accessories for $4. These are actually Polly Pocket princesses. There's a bunch of them in here. Here's the actual princess. So there's a ton in here. And these do really well. Polly Pocket does really well. I actually have a bunch more from the Goodwill bins that I have unboxed somewhere. I'll probably put all these together. I saw a set of 4 or 5 of the Polly Pocket princesses on eBay sell for $30. So with all these accessories and with all the extra ones that I have, I don't know, I may have a good $75 worth. We'll see. Then I went to another repeat garage sale. If you saw my video from last week, I was joking around about all these vintage shirts I bought with these crazy prices of 10 cents a piece on them. And then I bought, the most expensive shirt I bought was a vintage Pat Benatar shirt for 25 cents, all of 25 cents. And that shirt ended up being worth about $100. And short story on that, I listed it for $100. I got interest right away because it seemed to be a rarer one. I couldn't find that exact design on eBay or Terapeak. And someone sent me a message and asked me for the dimensions. And I sent her the dimensions, and she was going to ask her sister if she wanted it. And if she did, she'd buy it from me by Tuesday. Then she messaged me again on Monday and asked me if I would take $85 for it because I had listed it for $100. And I said, yeah, I would, because it was a size medium, and I thought it was going to be kind of difficult to sell it really quickly with it being that small. So I sent her the offer of $85. She accepted it right away, and then told me that she'd pay me first thing the next morning on Tuesday. And I waited, and I sent her messages, and it is now Friday afternoon, and she still hasn't paid for me. It's probably going to be a closed case with eBay here real soon, so I wasn't too happy about that. And then the very last thing that I found was at the same community sale. Now I'm bouncing around. Some of these were from the community sales and others were not, but I just wanted to show you the best for last. And this was at the community sale. Paid $5 for this. This is a 2004, so not quite vintage, Bratz doll, still brand new in the package. If you find Bratz at all, loose, still in the box, brand new, pieces, parts, accessories, get them. If you find Monster High, new in the box, old, used, brand new, pieces, parts, accessories, get them. Because some of them are extremely valuable and you can lot them together and people buy them up. They sell really well for me. And I've had luck with them in the past. I actually have more luck on the Monster High than I do Bratz. But I was really shocked when I got to my car and looked this up and to see how much it's worth. Now, there are 3 past sales currently on eBay with this. 2 of them were in July, so this hasn't been available on eBay for a month, and one of them was for in June. The one in June was put into auction, and probably because there was no past listings for it until then, and they had no idea what it was worth, and ended up selling an auction for about $150, $160, something like that. But then the people, the ones that were listed after that were smart, and they didn't put it in auction. And the first one that sold in July sold for $215 plus shipping, so about basically $225. And then the last one that sold about a month ago, about a week later after the previous one sold for $225 free shipping, so basically the same price. Now, if I would have been that person at that time, I would have raised the bar and said, well, it definitely sells for $215 plus shipping. Why would you sell it for $225 free shipping when you can raise the bar? And that's what I'm going to do on this one. I have the only one. The last one sold for $225. I'm probably going to slap a price tag on this for $250, maybe more. I'll think about it, but at least $250. So that was the find of the day, if not for the weekend. And then I want to show you some of the things that I sold. I don't have too many, not because I don't sell much. It's because as soon as something sells, if I'm home, I pack it up right away. I don't wait. I don't have a huge delay like I know some of the other guys on YouTube. They'll ship every other day, although they'll ship like every 3 days. I ship every day. I go to the post office every day. It's less than a mile down the road for me, so it's very convenient. So I ship everything out right away. So this is stuff from this morning. This Xbox 360 game of Mortal Kombat. I picked this up in one of the big, huge video game collections that I bought. Paid probably 50 cents for this, but I have more than made my money back from those collections already. So I sold this for $12.54. Everything I sell is free shipping, so it's going to cost about $4.50 to ship. So, less than $10 profit on that. This was a game I just listed. This is original PlayStation, the Digimon 3 Digimon World game. This is disc only. So no manual, no nothing, just disc only, and it sold for $44.54, free shipping, so it's going to cost about $4 to ship. Even though it's just the game only, with these ones that come in the plastic cases, I do wrap a piece of cardboard around it to protect it. I've never had any problems that way. So it's going to cost about $4.50 to ship. So since I made all my profit back, I've got $40 gross profit on that. And then I've talked about this before in my Instagram account. I just posted about it. This is the Muse 2, I guess it's like a meditation headband. And I bought 2 of these at a community sale, ironically, earlier in the summer for $20 a piece. I sold the first one. I took an offer of $180 on that, and I probably shouldn't have done that, but I did. And I sold it for $180. The second one, this one right here, it's kind of ironic because someone sent me a message in the middle of the night asking if I would accept $170. So I read that message because I kind of have insomnia and I wake up quite often throughout the night, and I checked my phone and I saw that message and I said, well, I'll deal with it in the morning when I can think straight. And I was about to counter and say, you can have it for $180, the same price that I sold the first one for. And before I could do that, someone bought it at full asking price, $194.54. And again, that's a $20 investment. I kind of believe, I've come to believe, we always talk about eBay's algorithm And if you don't know, eBay has an algorithm that kind of kicks in for buyers or for sellers the more active that they are. And that means it favors their listings, and they get more exposure for their listings. And people talk about all the time about the more that you list, the more that you'll sell, not because you have more out there to sell, but because eBay's algorithm likes that activity and gives your listings more exposure to potential buyers. I also believe that's true for any activity on eBay. I found it to be true with listing new things. I believe eBay's algorithm kicks in when you do anything like do promotions, do a sale on your stuff, when you send out offers. I also believe that eBay's algorithm kicks in and favors you the faster you ship an item and the more correspondence you get about an item. So I believe that the fact that someone sent a question about this caused the algorithm to favor this listing and gave it more exposure, which caused it to sell for the full asking price. I also believe that eBay's algorithm kicks in a multi-quantity listing situation where, for example, if you have 5 of the same thing, let's say I had 5 of these, I've had situations in the past where they sat and didn't sell and no interest whatsoever, and then when one sold, all of a sudden they start selling more often. And I believe that sale causes the algorithm to kick in, and it literally increases your chances of selling more. So that's my opinion. So there you go, some past sales and what I bought today at yard sales and garage sales. Thanks for checking it out, and talk to you soon.